call tonight's meeting to order. I apologize for the delay due to the delayed meeting reasons. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence.
Ad valorem.
Okay, yes. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Favela, would you please read the announcements?
You're good. There's a moment.
Fire evacuation plan. Please note that in the event of an emergency, the fire department has requested that legislators and all others move at least 1 block away from the county office building in order not to impede the firefighters in their duties. Cell phones, please silence cell phones for the duration of the public hearings. Roll call. Archer. Here. Bartels. Here. Collins.
Here.
DeLon.
Here.
Donaldson.
Donaldson.
He said here.
Oh.
Eckert. Fabiano. Guarantee.
Here.
Green. Here. Kane. Hector.
Here.
Litz. Lopez. Mayo. Here. Maloney Brown. Maloney Joseph.
Here.
Nolan.
Here.
Teets. Roberts.
Here.
Rodriguez. Ronk.
Here.
Waro.
Here.
And Walton.
Here.
17 present and 6 absent.
Here.
Okay, I'd like to now call the first public hearing to order. Clerk Favela, how many people do we have signed up to speak?
There are no speakers signed up for the first public hearing.
Can you make the announcement?
The first public hearing is on proposed local law number 9 of 2019, a local law amending local law number 6 of 2014 to improve and strengthen the sustainable energy loan program.
Is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak who is not signed up to speak? Hearing none?
In the absence of legislator Litz, I motion we close the public hearing.
So seconded.
All those in favor of closing the public hearing?
Aye.
Opposed? Adjourn the first public hearing and call the second public hearing to order. Clerk Favela, can you please announce the second public hearing?
Tonight's second public hearing is on proposed local law number 23 of 2018, a local law entitled Ulster County Ethics Law. There are 2 speakers signed up, and the first speaker is Ken Hassett.
Okay, you'll have 2 minutes to make comment if you can pay attention to the timekeeper in the back of the room.
Thank you.
Can you come up to the microphone, sir? And I'd also like to remind all speakers, if you have written comments that you'd like to submit, they'll be put into the public record.
Thank you. Good evening. Well, I don't have any comment tonight. I have only a question with regard to the proposed change in the ethics law. Would it be the entire ethics law, or would it just be subsection 44.8? If there be some clarification on the proposed changes, that's all I'm here for this evening.
We're not allowed to respond to questions during public comment, but we can certainly.
see ya.
Yeah, we can certainly provide you
Thank you.
information, sir. Thank you.
The second speaker is Dare Thompson.
Hello, I'm Dare Thompson. I'm from Marlboro. I'm speaking actually for Cindy Bell, who is the current president of the League of Women Voters. Some of you know that I was the president a while ago, and I've been working more at the state level, and Cindy has been attending Laws and Rules and enjoying that. I always like to go too, but I haven't been following this the way she has. So I'm reading her statement because she was hoping maybe she'd make it here, but she couldn't. So she says her name is Cindy Bell, and she speaks both as a private citizen and as the president of the League of Women Voters of the Mid-Hudson region. As a citizen and as a leader of a group that tirelessly works to ensure good government of our citizens, I attended the Laws and Rules Committee meetings where the legislature worked on this proposed law. The discussions were not focused on making a stronger, better ethics law for our county. Rather, they were focused on how this law could impact legislators. I'm speaking for her, because I didn't really witness this. It's not surprising then that almost every provision in the resulting proposal imposes lower ethical standards than our current ethics law. The proposed law has less transparency, more exceptions, and less party neutrality. In general terms, this new law is weaker than the last, and in fact, by eliminating the neutrality of the Ethics Board, it undermines the board's legitimacy. This begs the question, why did the legislature feel that now is the time to relax the county's ethical standards? I can't help but think of the fact that currently one of the legislators has outstanding fines that were imposed by last year's Ethics Board after it found he had participated in votes that could result in financial gain to his household.
Different meetings.
The board instructed the member to recuse himself, and he proceeded to vote again and again after this advice. This proposed law will disband that board despite the widely held belief that it is made up of stellar citizens. Its members will be given the boot on January 1st, and it is unlikely there will even be another board in place at that time. All prior violations will be placed with a new board and with no continuity of process. Is this an attempt to wipe the slate clean? I believe this is a blatant misuse of legislation.
Wrapping it up.
Well, she just ends, I urge a no vote on this unnecessary and damaging law. And Cindy Bell. Could I just speak just as myself? Am I allowed to do that?
I don't think within the confines, I don't know. I mean, not typically within the confines.
Okay.
I think somebody would have to give her the 3 minutes.
Right, it would have to allow her, I mean, I'm 2 minutes.
I just didn't know whether that makes it another sign.
I have no objection unless
you have an
anybody else has an
Okay,
objection.
hearing no objection if you'd like to.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, this isn't quite the way I would have said it, but I know there's a lot of concern in the league about this ethics law. And right now, as we're watching television and seeing ethical problems everywhere, not necessarily not Ulster County, but all over the place, and a whole lowering of the bar about
But there's nothing wrong
public
with the
behavior, it would be, you know, it's an issue that particularly seems to require careful attention. And some of the things that we've heard concern us, and I think you'll be hearing more from the league about that, but we are not speaking officially at this time, and I'm not.
They didn't read the law.
Thanks.
Thanks for the time.
Is there anyone else in the audience who would like to speak on this subject that has not signed up? Is there anyone else that would like to speak? Hearing none, I'll
I move we
entertain
close
a
the public
motion.
hearing.
Do I hear a second? Hearing none, and upon hearing a second, all those in favor of closing the public hearing?
Yeah.
Opposed?
They come in.
All right.